What's up, everyone? We are back this week, but this time at Knott's Berry Farm. We're gonna do a little theme park hopping today. I also have another video for Disneyland update later on, but right now we are at Knott's Berry Farm to take a look at some of the Ghost Town Alive stuff, as well as some of the construction for Knott's Berry Farm coming up very soon here. And maze construction is already well underway. I'm so excited. Knott's Berry Farm is literally one of the best times of year at any theme park, and we're just super excited for it to come. So we're gonna take a look at some of the mazes that we know are confirmed based on just what we see so far, and then some maybe new mazes coming our way. So we are out here by the south parking lot, or on the walkway from the south parking lot at Knott's Berry Farm, just underneath Ghost Rider. You can actually, when you're walking by on the guest pathway here, see right backstage, and on your left over there is the entrance to the depths, and it looks pretty much unchanged. Actually, it has the same entrance as last year for the depths. So you can also see some of the pumpkins back there that they use for the fountain, as well as pumpkin eaters as well too. So hopefully it's a good sign that we'll see pumpkin eaters again. And then you can also see the lighthouse from the depths right back there as well. You can see it just right back there. So definitely probably confirm that the depths is coming back. All right, so we are back over here behind Virginia's gift shop. Of course, this is where they usually have the buffet for the Halloween buffet that you can do as a package alongside your Scary Farm ticket. Definitely recommend that. We've done it twice. It's so much fun. Great food, and makes this whole evening kind of like a really fun experience. So definitely try that out if you guys are planning on heading to Scary Farm. We're headed over here just behind Starbucks, kind of over this direction. We're the side of Ghost Rider. Nothing visible over here as far as Scary Farm is concerned, but this is usually an entrance too for Scary Farm on some nights. I know for sure on the media nights they did have people go through here as well. They have a whole red carpet set up here with some of the cameramen and some of the monsters meeting guests here. But on some of the busier nights they do also use this area as well for regular guest entry to Scary Farm. All right, we switched cameras so that we can get some more up-close, zoomed-in views as we head in to look at some of the maze construction going on for Knott's Scary Farm. All right, guys, first stop on our maze tour update is gonna be Pumpkin Eater, my favorite maze at Knott's Scary Farm. Second to the depths, probably. But, so normally you enter Pumpkin Eater just to the right here of Camp Snoopy. They have this gate open and they have like a little tiny mini scare zone off to the right. And we'll put a picture of it on the screen so you can see what it normally looks like. But yeah, there's a little mini scare zone here, and you actually enter Pumpkin Eater outside the park. And so if you see through the gate here, it's actually outside Knott's Berry Farm. So that's outside Knott's Berry Farm, outside the gates. So kind of cut that off there for Pumpkin Eater. So right behind the Camp Snoopy Theater is actually the maze area for Pumpkin Eater. And it does look like work is well underway. We now have walls up here, lots of stuff going on, mazes being built behind the fence there, as you can see. Let's take a look over here, and you can actually see, let's walk over here. So over by the Camp Snoopy Theater, yep, you can see some corn stalks, actually. I don't know if I can get that on camera, but there's actually some like corn stalks peeking over the top of the maze. So definitely a good indicator that we're going to be seeing Pumpkin Eater maze here again, which is great news. Of course, nothing's confirmed. Knott's Berry Farm still hasn't had their media announcement either at the Midsummer Scream event or their own media event just before Knott's Scary Farm season. But those are definitely good indicators that we are looking at Pumpkin Eater once again. Super happy about that. I really hope it comes back. Like I said, this was a great maze. It's always been good ever since it's here. Last year had some new additions. They had some new animatronics in the maze, lots of new monsters inside as well too. So it was definitely a lot of fun. And over here by Woodstock's airmail, you can actually see pieces of Pumpkin Eater popping out there above the fence, which is also a good indicator that we are again looking at Pumpkin Eater returning to this maze. Here in Camp Snoopy is normally the area that they have the burning during Scary Farm. There's usually an effigy constructed on top of this, and it's like a whole ceremony with like the witches and the townspeople trying to burn them at the stake. It's a pretty kind of dark ceremony, but pretty cool for those who love horror and all things scary for Scary Farm. So hopefully bring that event back this year. No visible any work here in regards to that show, but we're hoping it does make its return. We are over here at Boardwalk area of Knott's Berry Farm, and the Boardwalk Ballroom, as you know if you've been in the past, does transform into another maze, and this maze is called Dark Ride. It is closed up. They haven't used this for additional seating, for dining like they normally do. So this is closed up. Good indicator they are working on another maze here, returning again. Whether or not it is Dark Ride, still unconfirmed, so definitely an area to keep an eye out for. And here we can see another maze. This is right underneath Accelerator, and this is called Shadowlands. It was here last year and other previous years. This is a great maze. It's kind of themed, has a Japanese theme, has some kind of the Japanese horror feel to it, like The Ring and other things. Not The Ring, but The Grudge. So it has that feel. And obviously the sign still being up, we do have confirmation that this maze obviously is coming back, and we're happy to see that. This is a great maze. We're gonna cut to another video after this too. We took from the train, so you can get kind of more of an up-close view of what it's like on the side of the maze, and a little bit more up-close at the front facade of it as well too. Mystery Lodge, or what was the old location for Knott's Berry Farm Mystery Lodge. And we actually talked to one of the workers inside the gift shop, and he did let us know that the attraction has permanently closed. Did not know that. Didn't really see an announcement for that online. Not sure how true that is, but we'll take his word for it. I'm sure he knows better than we do, but that's sad to see, or sad to hear actually, because we did really enjoy the Knott's Berry Farm Mystery Lodge. It was an excellent show, but maybe they wanted something else to come through here. We thought maybe it was closing early for some preparation for Knott's Berry Farm. There was a maze in this area last year, but again, the cast member or the worker in the gift shop at the exit of the Mystery Lodge did advise us that it has closed permanently. For those of you that had never seen it, the Mystery Lodge was actually a really cool stage show. It used some magical effects, and it was about Native American culture, and it was about the Pacific Northwest Native Americans specifically. And they talk about some of that here at the exit. Some of the signs are still up where they give thanks to some of the cultural representatives and the people that were involved with those tribes to help them make this attraction a success. But it was a storyteller from that Native American tribe that was telling the story on stage of life and of his life, and it was a really cool show. Definitely drew crowds originally when it was first brand new, but maybe not so much towards the end, which maybe led to the reason as to why it's no longer going to be around at Knott's Berry Farm. Sad day. So we left the Mystery Lodge area and headed over to the Wilderness Dance Hall. This was the former home of the maze called the Red Barn, which was a spooky maze about a family that would hunt and kill people. Super scary, fun, interactive maze. It's been here for a couple years. Rumor has it that this is the maze that's not coming back and that it's going to be something different. There is some construction going on inside, of course, and they are closed up and working on that now. So we're excited to see what may be announced by Knott's Berry Farm, either Midsummer Scream here in July, or in August rather, or at their event just before the season kicks off. So we're excited to see what might be going in here, might not be going in here, but this was a fun maze. We were definitely glad we got to see it last season, but looking forward to what may be coming next. All All right, so we're headed into the heart of Ghost Town, and you can see they're right in the middle of Ghost Town Alive. Old school building is open, and guests can interact and become citizens of the town. They can head on into the town hall. A lot of these areas aren't utilized normally during the year when Ghost Town is open. They're only utilized during Ghost Town Alive. So for those of you that don't know, the town does come alive during this period. Guests can interact and become citizens of the town. You can join the press at the newspaper. You can help the sheriff's office arrest criminals. They've got trials for those that have been arrested. There's a jail in the middle of the town. There's also even a huge hootenanny party at the end of each and every day. We're walking up here to the general store and the home of the post office and the Gazette, the Ghost Town Gazette, where you can become a reporter, which is what we did last time we were here, Noah and I. And we investigated some paranormal activity in Ghost Town and reported back. And we did get our press badges for the day. They even got a stable over here too. Lots of things to do during the day at Knott's Prairie Farm for sure. And Ghost Town Alive is one of our favorite times of year here. Super nice. It's actually not too bad here today. Thinking the heat might be keeping people away as far as crowds are concerned. But if you haven't come to Knott's Prairie Farm for Ghost Town Alive, definitely make your way over here. It's such a cool little event that they do, along with the Boysenberry Festival and of course Scary Farm. But one of the unique things that really is exclusive to Knott's Prairie Farm that no one else does. All right, and here's a look outside the sheriff's office. They have a jail set up for some of the criminals that have been arrested. Lots of interactivity, lots of kids getting involved on this one today too. And there's citizens randomly all over the place, sometimes hidden in shops and things, and all of them have different stories. They'll tell you stories about the town. They'll help you get involved. Over here at the exit of Ghost Rider, and this is usually the area that's opened up during Scary Farm for the additional 4 mazes that are back behind this area. And rumor has it this is the last season for this area of Scary Farm because Knott's Prairie Farm is going to be utilizing this space to expand Ghost Town. Nothing's been confirmed yet for that area, but that is potentially coming. But again, the mazes we saw last season back here were the Depths, Trick or Treat, Lights Out, Paranormal Inc., and Dark Entities. And of course we did see some of that progress backstage for the Depths, but none of the other mazes. Alright guys, that about wraps up our day at Knott's Prairie Farm today here at America's first theme park. We're here to check out some of the construction progress on Scary Farm, and we hope you enjoyed some of that. Of course, we did confirm potentially Pumpkin Eater coming back, and we did also confirm Shadowlands as we saw the sign there. Lots of other maze construction progress going on. Hopefully we find more details about that, the upcoming Midsummer Scream, and of course Knott's Prairie Farm's event itself just before the season. And also sad news about Mystery Lodge. Did not know about that. I don't know if we just missed that one, but we'll have to just investigate that. Maybe reach out to Knott's Prairie Farm, see if they can give us an official statement on maybe why it closed. But all right guys, we will head back to Knott's Prairie Farm soon to give you some further updates on Scary Farm as we get closer to Halloween. But we'll see you soon.